And this is what we're not gonna do. Don't come over here calling my tarot cards witchcraft. We're not gonna do that because I'm highly insulted by that, actually. My cards allow for me to be a vessel for divine source to help people on their way with whatever they are confronting in their life at the present moment. I can use that as a vehicle to help them get to the next level in their life. I am over here doing a good duty, a good honest work to help other people, to help the collective. And yet you want to call me witchcraft, but you sell a piece of your soul. We sell a piece of our souls for these things that have remnants of our dead colonizers at that. Pieces of paper, or are they really pieces of paper? They're made of cotton, right? Cotton, which is high vibrational. We have images and symbols of our dead colonizers that we sell pieces of our soul for. And yet there is scripture that says to separate the living from the dead. Is there not? And yet you have this in your pocket every single day and you live for it. And you put your family beneath it. We all do. We all must. But I'm witchcraft. Because I'm using tarot cards to help people. Although tarot has nothing to do with witchcraft, let me give you a little bit of education before you assume things and come over here and insult me and make it seem like what I'm doing is evil. Tarot actually got its structure from African playing cards. You know the playing card deck with the king and queen and yeah, the clubs and the spades and the hearts and the diamonds. Yeah, African. Oh, so is African culture witchcraft? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to clock that tea. Is that what you're saying? That African culture is equivalent to witchcraft? Is that what this all is about? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Oh. Got to put on the owl face for that shit. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, okay. But you're supposed to be separating the living from the dead. And you give blood, sweat, and tears for your dead colonizers. And yet, I'm witchcraft. Excuse me? Don't come over here with that, please. Out of all due respect. Because, listen, I'm not going to offend anyone for what they praise or what they worship or what they do. I will never offend you. But what we're not going to do is do the illogical things, okay? We're not going to do the illogical things, okay? We're not going to do the illogical things, the things that don't make sense, the things that defy critical thinking, okay? We're not going to do those things, okay? We're too magical to not have critical thinking skills, okay? We're going to have critical thinking skills, okay? Because truth be told, in those hoods, where we say that, you know, I'm gonna have to do this one. Yeah, because truth has to come first. It has to take precedence. Yeah, because in those hoods where Black Americans live, where they say they only need that person who's a martyr. They only need that figure who's a martyr. They only need that. You only have that in liquor stores. You do realize that, right? And poverty, and illiterate children, and crime, infestation of crime. It's so infested with crime that you celebrate crime. I'm just gonna blink for a minute. Do we have a long enough attention span to allow me to blink? That's all we have is the Martyr and liquor. The Martyr and the liquor. Just go to any hood. What else you got there? What you got in there? What you got in there? What you got in there? You got all them churches. Yeah, baby, all them churches and all them liquor stores, and that's all the fuck you got. Did I cuss? I'm so sorry. I should mind my manners. Maybe you should mind your manners when you come over here calling me witchcraft. I ain't even burned no damn candles in I don't know how long. What the fuck? Ask somebody if they a witch before you start doing all that extra ass shit. For real. Cause y'all really are it's really interesting. Cause you know what? Me and my son, story time. Me and my son, how old was he when this happened? He was 2 years old. I was put out on the streets at 10 o'clock at night by a man who professed to be a minister, who opened up his doors to me because I didn't have anywhere else to go, because, you know, the father of my son at the time, it was just my oldest son because he was 2. Right? The father, he just abandoned us, you know, as he typically did, but you know, I would always run back to him. You know how that craziness goes in those crazy, toxic relationships that we get involved in, right? Yeah, okay. Story time. Okay, going back, right? So this grown ass man who claimed to be a minister, right, put us out on the streets at 10 o'clock at night. Me and my son, my 2-year-old, had nowhere to go, right? Yeah, these are the people that pray to these gods and these high religious, purity of life and water figures. They represent the purity of life. Okay, all right. But when they, did I tell you why he did that? Oh, because he saw my box of tarot cards. Oh my God. Not those things that I use to help people figure out a conundrum in their life. Oh my God. Not me helping someone to completely avoid this jerk who's trying to play them. Yes, ma'am. This guy is a player. And I'm already speaking to the intuition that you already know that you have, right? Not me helping someone to avoid a jerk. Or not me to cause a love reunion between two people who are uncertain, but I'm like, oh my God, you guys are made for each other. Not me to make a love explosion. Not me to bring people together in love. Oh my goodness, because maybe I'm wearing too much black and red. I don't know. And the tarot cards, they look so black. And they're so dark. And that's associated with the dead. But then when you look in your neighborhoods, that's all you got is dead. And I'm witchcraft. I'm gonna need us to stop clocking that tea, okay? How about them apples? Okay. Illiterate children, angry children, churches, liquor stores, crime, poverty, illiteracy, single motherhood, mass incarceration, fatherless homes,